So, Kirstie, what's happening on Monday with Dancing with the Stars?
Well, this week we get to do our freestyle. Okay. And that means you get to do anything, including lifts. Want to try a lift?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. Ready? Are you ready? Lift!
Oh!
Stop crying like a little bitch.
It's The Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
Thank you, guys. Welcome back, everybody. I am so proud of my first guest. She has just been dancing her ass off this season. Hasn't she been doing great on the show? Yeah. She is one of just 3 couples left. She's in the finals on Monday. Here she is in action. Take a look.
In the white room with black curtains by the station. Black roof country, no gold pavements, tired starlings.
Please welcome Kirstie Maks. Look how good you look.
Thanks.
Man, spring is busting out all over. So how much did you lose? I know you shouldn't ask a woman that.
Dude, I don't know how much I've lost. I
Yeah.
just know that I bought these dresses, and they were sort of cute. Not this dress, another dress. They were black dresses. They're a tiny bit stretchy.
Okay.
Stretchy.
Yeah.
So I bought them in a 12 to a 4, and now I wear the 6.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's very good. That's very good.
Stretchy.
So how did you do this? Was it all just the dancing? Tell me.
Well, no, I did it with my product, Organic Liaison, which I've been gulping while I'm dancing. And then the dancing, you know, the dancing is just really strenuous and really, Max is just whipping my ass every day. I want you all to know that. I want people to feel a little bit sorry for me. Just
Really?
a little, just a tiny.
So how many hours a day are you dancing?
You know, 4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours a day?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you work up an appetite? Does that make you eat more? Doesn't that cancel out?
No, well, it should make me eat more, but
Yeah.
you're not very hungry when you're doing that. It's so, you just look at food and you don't want it. For the first time in my life, and I mean my life, I looked at food as fuel instead of like,
Okay. So, what's the craziest diet you've been on?
Oh my God. One time my friend and I, you know, we got up to a whopping 124 pounds. I'm 5'8", so I was this big, but anyway, we decided that we would eat caramel-covered marshmallows from Marshall Fields only, and
Really?
we ate those for 10 days and we lost 14 pounds.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. We didn't care if it made sense.
Did you eat them with X-Lax? I mean, how did that work?
You didn't have to. You just had about 6 of them a day, and it was good, and we didn't care how we did it.
Okay. Now, any time for dating? Do you get any dating in during all this dancing?
Oh, no, according to online things, I only date 20-years-olds.
No? Okay.
No matter, oh, no. We don't want to revisit that, right? They weren't even so whippy when I was 20. Yeah. So, but it's sort of the word that I date 20-year-olds.
Okay.
Well, younger, come on, that's not younger, that's my son, basically.
Yeah. Wow. Now, would you go out with a guy that couldn't dance?
Absolutely not.
Really?
No, I think Max has spoiled me for that. Because
So-
I was sort of a bit spoiled before that, too.
Okay. No, wait. So you meet a
Spoiled
guy,
me.
you're in a bar, you meet a guy, he
Yeah.
comes up to you, very handsome.
Yeah.
He asks you out, and what do you say? Can you dance? Do you ask him that question?
I wouldn't say it like that.
How would you say it?
I'd say, well, why don't we dance first? And then if he sucked, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm married.
Wow. Well, see, women are so picky.
We're fickle. That's why you like us. Come on.
So can anyone learn to dance, do you think?
Well, Max thinks anyone can learn to dance. I don't think anyone can learn to dance.
No.
I mean, it depends on how well you want to dance. But
Yeah.
I've seen people that just have zero rhythm.
Dance good enough to go to bed with you, let's say.
What?
Well, you say a guy has to dance. How good does a guy have to dance to go to bed with you?
You make up this stuff.
You know, you didn't. You
take
said
it
you wouldn't
from,
go out
I
with
want
a guy
who can
unless
dance,
he was
and
a
you
good
go,
dancer.
so you won't go to bed with a guy unless he dances. I'm like, you just
You said
escalated.
you won't go out with a guy unless he's a good dancer.
I know, but we weren't talking about sex.
That's all guys ever talk about.
Oh, well, fair enough.
How good a dancer does he have to be?
He has to be damn good.
Now, I want to ask you something.
But don't you think it's a slight reflection of what could happen in bed?
Well, yeah. Well, horizontal dancing is
Yeah, I
different.
mean, you have to have rhythm, you have to have stamina, you have to be strong, you have to... Damn, I'm turning myself on.
All right. Now, I heard about a near-death experience. Tell me about this. Is this true? You had a near-death
I
experience.
did, but it was so stupid that I'm so glad I didn't die.
That's what but tell people what
Yeah,
this is.
well, okay, so I had this little parakeet, and it was
Right.
sort of a baby parakeet. It was this big, and I was going, because that's how we talk to parakeets. And I was going, and he stepped on my lip, and then I thought, oh my God, this is so cute. I go, what is that? And then he stepped on my teeth, and I started laughing, ha! Then he darted in my mouth, and I was like, oh my God, and I was pulling him out by his tail, but I was freaking out because in my mind was like, oh my God, this is how I'm gonna die. Then people are gonna be at my funeral, they're gonna say, well, how did you die? Oh, she swallowed a parakeet. And no one would be sad. It was terrible.
Now, let me ask you, did you tweet right after that?
No. Jay, that was so fast, it went over my head.
Look, we'll take a break.
Take a
More
break.
Dancing with Kirstie right after this. Welcome back, talking with Kirstie Alley. Okay, so now this has obviously worked out great for you. Are there any other reality shows you'd like to do?
You know, I think this is sort of it. I think I'm gonna hide behind characters from now on, just act.
Yeah?
Yeah, really, I'm done being real.
No more reality shows.
No, I don't want to be real. I don't like myself real. I like myself
You think
fake.
you go, like, for example, here's you on The Kardashians. You fit right in.
We do have a lot of
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
I do look like a Kardashian, all right.
This is a takeoff on the popular MTV show.
I thought about getting pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Or maybe Mike Rowe's show. Dirty Jobs? There's a dirty job.
That is bad.
Just some ideas.
That was bad.
Well, congratulations. As I said, I am so proud of you for doing this. I think it's
you.
so great that you've stuck with this all the way.
Yeah.
And did you think you would make it this far? Honest.
Thank you. Well, here's the deal. You know, I want to win, so
Yeah.
I had to have made it this far if I wanted to win. What I feel like at this point right now is I feel really great. Like I was just nominated for an Emmy, and now the Academy, which is the public, is going to vote, and we will see if I win. But I want to win. Don't you want me to win,
Well,
Jay?
of course, I said the first week, but I mean, when you started this, did you, that first week where it was so hard, did you think, oh my God, did you think at any point, this is too hard, I can't make it through 12
No,
weeks
the
of
first
it?
week was
Yeah.
pudding compared to
Yeah.
what's happening now. It was, we had one dance and we had 2 or 3 weeks to learn one dance. Now
Yeah.
we have 2 hours to learn 17 dances, and it's insane. We are a circus. That's what we really are.
Now, here's a really personal question.
What?
Do you vote?
I do vote.
Do you vote for yourself?
Of course I vote for myself.
Very good. Thank you for being honest. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, tell us about your partner.
Max. Max is a mixed bag of tricks.
Yeah.
We are he's a great guy. He's very smart. He's obviously a brilliant dancer.
Yeah. But what bugs you about him?
Well, he provokes me in a way, like the other day, here's an example, and I'm not brutal, and I'm not like a man beater, but the other day, he was provoking, he was like pushing, like just like this, like just little, he's going, I want you to do it like this. You stop acting like a pussy. I want you to do this, I want you to do this. Pick up that chair, throw that chair, and then come at me and stop acting like your age. Oh. When he said that, I walked across the room, I threw the frickin' chair against the wall, smashed it, and I came up in roundhouse like this. BAM! As hard as I could.
Wow,
Yeah. I've only slapped one other guy like that.
Really?
One other guy, and that was when I was 16, so there's been a big lapse.
well, you know something? You know what it is, but that's your side.
That is the truth.
Yeah, but that's your side. I don't mean to do this to you. But I think we should hear Max's side. Max! Hey, Max! Max!
What if I say I'm not just another one? You're the pretender. What if I say I will never surrender? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one? You're playing. You're the pretender. What if I say I will never surrender?
Max, true story?
True story.
True story.
Yeah, it's right here. I can still feel it.
So now what bugs you about Kirstie? What bugs you the most about her?
Wow. So let me get my list. No, but I think the thing that still bugs me, because we've kind of lived a life in 13 weeks.
Yeah.
And I told her when we first met, I said, look, the way it's going to work, you do exactly what I say, and I need your undivided attention. So she succeeded in a lot of things in 13 weeks. Two things that she didn't succeed is there's no attention, and she never does what I say.
Now would that
Try.
You don't. You just slap me.
Yeah.
would that be called sexual tension?
No, that would be called, he provokes me. He goes, you can do this, and I go, I need a drink of water. I mean, no one's told me what to do for so long, and he makes me do stuff.
It's like in high school, you know, when you're tired and you had enough of listening and you go, can I go to the bathroom? You don't really want to go to the bathroom. Just want to leave.
There are times when I do want to walk out because sometimes you're so intense. You're intense.
And that's exactly when I'm not going to let you walk out.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you that any more secrets because now he's going to know what I'm
But
on.
we
Okay, how
have-
many people
we have
think this is
3 days
sexual
left.
tension?
Well, we don't have 2 days left. Actually, now that you brought that up, that's what we're doing in our freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first dance on Dancing with the Stars where people are actually gonna do it in the middle of the dance for America.
Wow.
That's what I'm thinking anyway.
Well, is she a good student?
I have no idea what she's planning, but I'm already afraid.
Don't be afraid. Yeah.
Now he tells you to be sexy all the time.
Oh, I hate it when I hate it when anybody tells me to be sexy because I have. Look, one time when there's this incident that occurred where I was with my roommate and she was like, you know, well, what do guys like? What do guys like? And I'm like, I know what guys like. I'm acting like I'm the expert and I go, lay down on the ground. And I sort of straddle and I'm sitting on the ground. I go, this is what guys like. They like you to put your hair on their chest like this. And then you gotta look at them like you're really mad, like a mad cat. And then you arch your back and you roll your head around. And you do this and I look over and my dad's standing in the doorway. So, when he says be sexy, I can only think of Daddy. Sorry, Dad. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm not a hoe. Seriously, Dad. I'm not.
Now there's been some miscues this year, right? Of the broken shoe thing, right? Tell us about that.
Tell us about
You had a
that.
couple.
Well, why don't you tell us about how your fascination with shoes went from Louboutins to Capizios?
Well, I have when I came in to dance with Max, I had about 45 pairs of shoes.
47, literally. She had
And I was like,
47
should I wear
pairs.
these? Should I wear these? And he goes, it's not about the shoes. Should I wear these? It's not about the shoes. And then when we did that dance, I was so obsessed with shoes.
Yes.
And then the week before that, we'd fallen. And then this week, we lost the shoes
No,
came
no,
off.
Jay. What happened is she came in. She said, "I want this pair of shoe," and then during the rehearsal, about 14 shoe changes. She ended up dancing in a pair of shoes that she had worn the first time. So obviously the shrinkage has already begun.
You think I've shrunk?
Yes. I think everybody thinks you've shrunk. It's a compliment.
Well, tell us about your
Good.
as a team. Tell us about your competition. Chelsea Kane, she was here the other night.
And she's a liar.
Wow.
The thing I don't like about her is she just lies all the time. I mean,
Really?
I know she's pretty and young and cute, but she's just a lie. I don't want to go into it. I'll go into it later.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heinz Ward.
Liar.
Heinz Ward
It's like,
also. Wow.
oh my God.
How do you lie on the dance floor? I don't
Just
understand.
trust me.
How can you lie if you feed him? What's the
You're just
lying
gonna have
part?
to trust me. These guys just lie. Like, they're just liars. I don't know.
Well, anyway, listen. I think you're going to win. I said that the first week, and as I said, I couldn't be proud of you. Kirstie, thank you very much, Max. Thank you. Thanks for teaching her, Max. All right, Dancing with the Stars, Monday and Tuesday. Be right back with Eric Rivera right after this.